right, last video for chapter 4 so I did a factoring out video. So Maddie Kish asked me to do a divided by. So first thing you're going to do is the same step in factoring out. So we're going to get our C value always on the other side to go into vertex form. So we're going to subtract our 34. So we have y minus 34 equals 2x squared plus 12x. Then we are going to get rid of our a values. So in this case, we're going to divide whatever a is. Okay, this is again the dividing way, not the factored out way. So we're going to have y divided by 2 minus 17. We can put in our boxes. So I'm going to add a box. Our 2 and our 2 cancel, leaving us with x squared. 12 divided by 2 gives us a 6x. And again, we're going to put in a box. To figure out what goes in our box, we do our b over 2. And then we square it. So b over 2 squared. So in this case, our b is 6. So we're going to have 6 over 2. Remember to write out all the steps to make it easier. 6 over 2 is 3. 3 squared is 9. So 9 is going to go in our boxes. Okay, so we have y over 2 minus 8. Equals x squared plus 6x plus 9, which we can factor to save us one step. So this factors into, if you think about a times c, 1 times 9 is 9, factors of 9 that add to 6 are 3 and 3. So we have x plus 3, divide by 1, which is our a value to get x plus 3 and x plus 3. Okay, way easier way, right before you square it, is what it always factors into. So x plus 3, and then squared on the outside. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in a little bit. So now we need to get y by itself. So we need to solve for y again. So we're going to move over our 8. So we have y over 2 equals x plus 3 squared plus 8. And then the last step, just get y by itself by getting rid of that 2. So we are going to times by 2. Everything. So the 2 is going to hang out in front of our parentheses. Please do not distribute it. That doesn't work because there's a square, so you would have to take care of that square first. And then 8 times 2 gives us 16. That is our vertex form. From there, remember you would pull off your vertex. So it's always opposite of what's inside the parentheses. Okay, so our x value would be negative 3. Our y value would be 16. Okay, and then you would do your right 1 squared times your a value of 2. Notice you have 2 places to look for your a value, the vertex form, or way up at the original. That one is also a 2. Okay, so if you moved right 1, you would move up 2. Right 2, you would do 2 squared times 2, which would give us 4 times 2, which is 8. Okay, so again, if I put my vertex, okay, that's negative 3, 16. I would move over 1, up 2, over 1, up 2, and then over 2, up 8. Okay, so you should see a little bit of a vertical stretch. You would connect your points, and there's your graph. Now, obviously, I didn't go to negative 3, 16, but that's basically the idea. This point would just be at negative 3, 16. Okay, all right. Hope you enjoyed vertex form by division.